for rebounds for a rookie. He was all over the place. Terrific. That's why he was here. We were short on bigs. Our scouting department identified him. We had him in our system before because of the draft stuff, and I thought he was like a one-man gang out there rebounding. He was terrific. Credit to him.
Is it common or uncommon for a rookie to be thrown to the fire the way you have with him and be able to play the level of minutes and hold the stamina that he has? I think he's averaging right around 31 minutes.
Yeah, that just shows you we were correct with the professionalism, the type of people we identify, the one we want in our building, and he's showing that, and that's a credit to him.
With the game, where do you feel like things kind of got away from you guys?
We had a hard time controlling the dribble tonight. I thought was the biggest thing. Their dribble penetration, getting to the basket. I thought we scored okay, but it was just their penetration. Collier, some of those guys getting downhill. We didn't protect off the initial drive, and then our shell wasn't tight enough.
Hey, Coach. Will Hardy said before the game that Trae's one of the only guys where you really do have to pick him up really far from the basket. How does having him out there just change the defense, just from your perspective?
All right, so we got two Traes now. Which Trae are we talking about?
Trae Young, yeah, we got to handle this.
Okay, yeah, we got to figure out how we handle these two. You saw the type of passes he made tonight. We know the shot making ability. To me, was the stuff that he was finding guys and how he made the game easy for others. Leaky Bilal making threes, Trey Johnson making threes, his ability to get into the paint, his ability to draw fouls. We saw great first step. Like I said, this is early in the process, but I was just really happy for him to get back on the court. Like he's only played 10 games this year. It was just fun to see him out there.
Yeah, first bucket of the game, he just seemingly walked right to the paint, scored at the rim. How big is it just to have someone in your backcourt who can just space the floor while also just getting to the rim like that?
Yeah, I talked about that before. You had to guard him all over the court. So if he's off the ball, people have a tendency to drift towards his direction. I thought that opened up. I saw that tonight, opening up driving lanes for others. Where I'm happy to have him for sure.
Okay. Hi, Brian. You mentioned the threes that he created. How about specifically in transition with some of the kick-ahead passes?
Yeah, that's one of the things he talked about. He said initially, and you could see that the few times he's had it last couple of days in practice was he looks to kick it ahead. That's a great skill that people want to run when they see that, and people want to get out because they know that you're going to get the ball, and you could see that tonight for sure.
The Trae connection, what do you think of it tonight?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Josh. Brian, I'll ask you a more basic question. How did Trae Young look tonight to you?
I thought he looked pretty good for a guy who hasn't played in a long time. Thought he was moving really well. I thought he was pretty quick, changing directions, doing the stuff that drove me crazy, running defenses for a bunch of years. I thought he was pretty good.
And I know you have much more important things on your mind, but did you notice a special kind of energy and a special buzz in the crowd tonight because of his debut?
Usually I'm pretty locked into the game, as you guys know me well, but I did feel that presence tonight. You felt the electricity in the building. Our fans have been terrific this year. I'm glad they came out to show support to him, but you could definitely feel that.
Kenzie.
Brian, at the beginning of the third quarter, Trae went out of the game for 2 minutes after he fell. What happened there?
Yeah, he got hit right in the face. First of all, I'm surprised that wasn't called a flagrant. We do it with all of our guys. He got hit right in the eye. He has to shoot that free throw, so because he wouldn't have been able to come back in the game. So we had him shoot the free throw. We check him quick. If he was clear, right back in the game. So we always put our players' health and safety first.
And then either the first or second quarter, I don't remember when it was, but you mentioned the kick-ahead passes with Chase. You called a timeout for one of those.
Yeah, he caught me too quick.
Okay.
He threw that too quick. I didn't even by that ball that was out of his hands. About what I was calling, it was like, oh man, but that stuff happens.
Sure.
Looking forward to when you finally get the full team healthy, how well do you think Juju's rebounding can translate alongside Alex Sarr and Anthony Davis?
Yeah, you guys have heard me say I just focus on day at a time. I can't look out too far in the future, but you can feel his presence out there, and that's why he's here. We're down numbers, down size. We needed a body who can come out there and do the things that he's doing, and he's been terrific.
Josh.
With Trae Young, obviously we know what he can do on the court, but just as a leader, as a veteran on the court now that he's actually playing What kind of difference do you think that made with the team tonight?
You know, guys like that, they generate energy and build confidence for their teammates. There's an energy that he plays with, selfishness he plays with. That stuff's contagious. You could feel that with our passing. You know, obviously he's a scorer too, but like his unselfishness is a form of that stuff. I really believe is contagious. The ball was moving well tonight. I was really pleased with that.
Megan?
I'm curious, I know I asked you about the off-ball movement pregame, but the ramp up of Trae, how much do you think that plays a role in a guy like Bub being able to play off of him, a guy like Trae being able to play off of him, in the minutes that you saw tonight, in that lead up to him being able to debut tonight? How important was that?
Yeah, I think all that stuff's important. You know, it's going to take time to learn like chemistry and those things. That's normal, and that's normal for any team when someone gets introduced. But for a first game, pretty good.
Finish the Felix, go ahead.
Okay, so I just wanted to say with regards to Trae Young, I was wondering if maybe he'll get more play time in the coming games, and how much of a factor did, of course, him getting hit in the face and other things that you've observed on court play a role in him being put out for extended periods of time?
He wasn't out for very long. Our guys did pretty quick work with him in the back. He was back in the game quick. We talked about he was going to be on a restriction. And that's because he hasn't played that many games this year. And we're always going to put our health and safety of our players first. We do that with everybody in our team. So nothing's going to change with that.
Hey, Juju. I actually covered you at Maryland a few years ago when you guys were on the G Trae Young tournament team. How's your game changed since then? How have you evolved?
I feel like physically I've become more mature. Just growing my body and taking care of stuff off the court like diet and getting in the weight room and stuff like that. I feel like I've elevated my game and locked into that a little bit more. My confidence has grown. I'm just becoming more confident. That comes with gaining more strength as well. And I feel like I'm just becoming more mature, and my feel for the game is growing as well, and just feeling for different things and making the next move and the quick decisions and stuff like that.
And when you see that you have a backcourt that's now led by Trae Young, how does that open up opportunities for you to get your game off?
It opens up a lot. I like to start my game by rebounding. Trae gets them up, a lot of threes up, so I just see that as more opportunities for me to get rebounds. So I mean, with a guy like that on the team is a great opportunity for me.
Chase? As you mentioned, rebounding is a skill of yours, but to have 20 in an NBA game, I mean, what do you attribute that to?
I'm just hustle, just wanting it. Not really the biggest guy out there. Just having heart and just doing what you do best and I was just trying to just master and do things I'm already good at. Just not trying to do things that they don't want me to do and just try to do my job at the highest level.
I know you told me you were trying to maximize your minutes with Raptors 905. Now you're with an NBA team getting a lot of minutes. So what's been your approach in that regard?
Yeah, first couple games, just trying to get my feet up under me. Not used to playing that many minutes. I feel like now I'm a little bit more comfortable toward the game and just different opponents and different feels for the game. Everybody out there is a threat at the same time, and just taking that into account and just doing my job at a high level. That's what I'm trying to go out there and do.
Agreed.
Hey Juju, the Wizards, they're a team that are willing to develop players. What about this situation has allowed you to kind of get comfortable? Does it help you play more freely, knowing that is their focus?
Yeah, definitely. I just talked about this with somebody else. It's just a great group of guys. Got a little bit of young guys on the team that I'm familiar with, and Cam and Bub and stuff like that I've played AU with and stuff. Got older guys like AD and Trae Young that can just really help me, and I've been nothing but a sponge since I've been here to both of those groups.
How has it been sort of reuniting with Bub? That's who I've seen you talk to the most, so what's kind of his advice been to you?
Just play my game. Him and Cam say the same thing. Just play my game and be aggressive, not be timid out there. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm still a rookie, and it's just all about getting better right now.
Jared?
Going back to the rebounding, big game tonight, congratulations on that. You talked about the want-to behind it. Do you consider rebounding more of a skill or more of a mentality approach?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. It takes a lot of heart to do it. To do it at a high level, I feel like it's a lot of skill. A lot of want to do it and things like that. And other things, it comes with experience and knowing where the ball comes out the rim, knowing where guys want to shoot and knowing when the shot's going up and just kind of being able to wedge guys under the rim and a lot of technique that comes with it. I've been doing it since college, just trying to impact the game in any ways, and I feel like I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm working towards that and just trying to I'm trying to make that my niche.
Again,
Ben.
Hey Juju, for a guy that grew up locally in the area here, Wizards basketball had a pretty prosperous run when you were younger. Now you're kind of a part of this culmination here of this team rebuilding. And tonight was a big night for this franchise with a guy that was a 4-time All-Star being brought in. What does it mean to you to have as big of a night as you did on a night that's really big for this franchise's future?
I mean, it's great. You know, all glory to God for this opportunity. Just playing like that with such a great guy on the court, as you said, is a blessing in itself. And I just give it all to God.
Brandon, go ahead.
Juju, I know you received some advice from some of your folks on the team today, but for young people that are paying attention to you right now, what are some advice that you can share for them after experiencing your first start this week as well, and now having a career high after this game?
Yeah, just stay ready. Got the call about the opportunity with the Wizards on Thursday. Had to fly back to Canada or whatever and pack all my stuff on Friday. Got here Saturday for a game, and it's just kind of all been all over the place. Started on Monday, and just trying to take advantage of everything I'm getting handed to me. So just doing that, and if you do that and just take care of business off the court as well, you'll be fine.
Josh.
Juju, you haven't, as you just described, you haven't even been here a week yet. What's been the highlight?
The highlight, I'm not sure. It's just a lot going on right now. I guess being able, I've kind of not even grasped what's going on right now. It's all moving fast. Just trying to play my game right now. Just trying to get comfortable and get stated here in this new culture. And I'm just grateful.
And tonight, at what point in the game did you feel like you had it rolling, that you were at your best?
When I had got that dunk off the rebound, I was like, oh yeah, I'm here now. Like I just dunked the hell out of the ball, and I just felt it, and yeah, it was just great from there. Went up.
What was it like running the pick and roll with Trae? You did that a few times this game. Being in the moment doing it, what was it like for you?
You know, it's great. Trae is such a willing passer, and also that's just a blessing and just a great attribute to his skills and whatever. Just being that much of a threat, being a scorer, and also on the other hand being a willing passer. There's not a lot of guards like that in this league, and it's just I'm trying to learn. Still got some kinks in our pick and roll offense, but we're just gonna smooth it out.
Take two more, Josh.
Juju, what's your first overall impression of the Wizards so far? Now that you've been here a couple games.
Great team, great organization. Great for developing guys. It's a lot of guys that came through here to become max players or guys that make a lot of money. They told me that from jump, just trying to maximize your talents or whatever, and I'm just trying to do that.
But great.
Juju, you talked about a lot going on. Your sister's played at a high level for a while now. Has she been able to impart any wisdom on you just as you've been going through this process? I know you were thrusting kind of fast.
Yeah. She, she hits me up every game before and after every game, just telling me what I need to do. Watches the game, tries to text me at halftime, just stuff like that. Just sometimes I gotta get her off me a little bit, just try to tell her, let me do what I do. But it's just great having a sister like that that's always on me and just trying to see the best for her brother, especially while she's busy doing the stuff that she's doing. Love her to death. Just great.
Appreciate it, Trae. How we doing? How you feeling?
Feel great.
Glad to hear it. You only get so many chances to, make a first impression to a new fan base, but you've done this before in Atlanta. Can you break us down the experience of that first game in front of a new audience and how it compares to your rookie season?
Yeah, it was very much similar as far as being anxious all day and not getting too much sleep last night. I was really looking forward to the day and just coming out here and shaking off, whatever rust I would have just from missing a few months of basketball and the speed of the game and just trying to find a rhythm with some of the guys that I've been seeing playing, and I just wanted to come out here and just have some fun and just get that first one out the way. It was a lot different me being on a minutes restriction than my first year and being a rookie playing. I think I played 25, 30 minutes my first game at MSG. So I'm just happy I got this game out the way and just got to get out here and have some fun.
Sure. And based on the guys you got to play with, the guys you haven't yet gotten to play with, is there anyone you're excited to work with or anyone you were excited to work with tonight?
Everybody. I'm looking forward to working with everybody, especially, I mean, the guys that y'all, I mean, are accustomed to seeing on the court. A lot of the recent draft picks and all those guys. And, I mean, I was out there with Trae and Bub tonight. Obviously, Juju had a great game, an unbelievable game. I think he set a record for rookies. And, I mean, for this franchise and rebounds, like, that's big time. And, I mean, just getting out there and taking advantage of your opportunity, that's stuff that we're preaching in the locker room. So it was great to get out here and play with some of the guys.
Gosh.
Trae, how did you feel like you played? I know you're your toughest. You are your own toughest critic.
Yeah.
Still.
For sure. I think I played pretty good. I think I played decent. My shots were online. I just didn't have enough legs under me. A few went in and out. I was glad my first three in the second half went in. I was mad at myself, but it was good. I mean, one of my turnovers went into one of the coach's hands when it should have went right into Bilal's shooting pocket, and he was wide open. But that's something that, I mean, I'll get even more. As the game went on, I feel like I threw a couple behind the back passes to my teammates, and they were better passes. But I mean, that's just part of getting the rust off, and I think I played pretty good though for my first one.
Did you get a sense? Well, to our perspective, there seemed to be more energy in the arena tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How much were you attuned to how the fans received you today?
Oh, I mean, I definitely felt the energy tonight. I mean, just from all the fans, every time I would sit down or be in the game or check into the game, and you definitely felt it. And that's what I want here. Like, I want the fans to feel involved in part of our winning in the future. But even now, like, be a part of, like, the growth and be a part of the young guys getting better, because this is the time that you get to see guys take the bumps and bruises and learn the game of the NBA. And as the years go on, you get to kind of see the fruits of that labor. So I think it's very important that not only me as a teammate, but everybody outside the building as fans, I mean, just really dive into this team. I mean, because this is a special group, and I really believe in the potential that we got with all the young guys and the future we got here.
Thank you.
Trae, it's easy enough to kind of sit back as you knew that this day was coming for about a week now. But as it got closer and closer, now that you've gone through this day, did it kind of go as you would expect for yourself and trying to get that rust off and kind of just allow yourself to be in it and just embrace whatever kind of went for today?
For sure. So for me, I didn't necessarily come in today like putting an expectation on what I would do on the court or what numbers obviously I would get. Like, I'm playing a restriction minutes, and so for me, I just want to go out there and whatever minutes I'm given, just to give it all to my teammates, have some fun, allow them to kind of know how I play, and like what I see, and try to make the game easier for them in certain spots of the floor. And so for me, it's more about just getting to learn my teammates as I'm playing in these games. Just I mean, just trying to see how I can make their lives easier and vice versa. They're gonna make my job a lot easier by finishing and being able to play a little bit more off the ball with Bud and Trae and some of those guys that are bringing the ball up, and Bilal. Like, so I'm able to play off those guys too. So it goes both ways for me being out there, and I didn't have really any expectation going into tonight, for sure.
You mentioned Juju in the game that he had. To be able to come here as quickly as he did, get thrown to the fire the way that he did, and just play with an even-keeled kind of confidence that he does, whether he is as confident as he looks out there or not, is how difficult can that be for a rookie who's dealing with the type of players he's going with, especially playing in the paint?
Yeah, no, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy being thrown into the fire like this, and I don't care what anybody says. Every team in the NBA has some players. Every team in the NBA has players that can go off for 20, 30 points, and so every night you gotta bring it. And so being thrown into the fire like he has this last week, I mean, it's been great to see. And to be able to this being his third game and having this type of night, I know he's excited and he's happy. But his teammates are just excited and happy for him as well. So hopefully he has more of these nights in the future for sure.
Trae, back here, we've seen the emotion from you on the bench, with your teammates supporting them, and even the ejection the other night. And so what did it mean to actually be out there with them on the court playing with them, and what was that moment like when you heard your name announced, welcome to Washington, and the fans going crazy for you?
Yeah, no, it was amazing. I knew I wasn't gonna get ejected tonight when I was playing, so I hope y'all was thinking the same thing. But for me, I just wanted to go out there and just have some fun, bring some energy. I knew the crowd was going to be bringing energy, which they did, and you could feel it from the beginning in warm-ups and even pregame. So I was just happy to be out there and playing, and I'm looking forward to playing some more games here and just getting to know my teammates even more. So that's the main focus for me. And I mean, and then to your second question, just getting introduced, like that was, I mean, you get to embrace it as a rookie in your first time, but like going to a new city and a new place, like I'm telling you, I'm living in the moment. Like I'm just so joyful, happy that I'm here in this situation, this city, and I just look forward to having some great moments here. And it's all about what we do on the court. I can't just sit up here and talk about it on a mic.